we should talk about the national education policy. You see, the national education policy, the last education policy came in 1986. And before that, the education policy came in 1968. We all remember. I'm seeing L. Ganeshanji sitting there on the dais. At that point of time, we used to fight when the Rajiv Gandhi was coming out with the new education policy. We had said that this is only a change in the figures. It is just a change. It is not the change as far as the content is concerned, as far as the education policy's spirit is concerned, it is not changed. But now we can say with full command that under the independent India, it is for the first time that under the dynamic leadership of Narendra Modi, we have got an independent education policy, which is Bharat education policy, which is Indian in spirit and letter. That is what we have to understand. The major part, and I would request that we should do a deep study of this national education policy. Every state executive member and the state office bearers should know the main points, what is there in this education policy. We have to form a task force and see to it that it is implemented in letter and spirit. And I would like to share with you that this is an education policy where accessibility is there. Maybe rich, maybe poor. Everybody is going to get a qualitative education. That is first thing of this national education policy. Number two, it is affordability. The affordability is going to remain so that any poor person also is able to send his children to school so that he can get the school education. That is also there. The acceptability level is also there. The medium of education till 8th standard is going to be regional language. You should understand what does this mean. That means that it is not India. It is the Bharat which is going to get educated. It is the people in the rural background who did not get the education and the medium of instruction in the regional language. Now they will get the opportunity and show the base of education is going to be stronger. This is what we have to understand. It is going to be an education where there will be flexibility. Curricular activities and co-curricular activities and education all will be interchangeable. If a person wants to go for literature along with music, it will be permitted. Previously it was not there. If a person wants to read history along with a professional course, he will be allowed for it. So there is a lot of amount of flexibility in the new education system. And in the examination system is also going to change. Now we have got the education examination system where it is subjective. We write down, we by heart these things, and we just vomit out there in the examination hall, and that is called the examination system. But now the education system will have the concept of the basic conceptual education will be given. The concepts will be made clear, and the analytical approach of the student will be also estimated and also brought forward. This is going to be the new education policy. I would request the state executive that our state executive members, the office bearers, should know the main issues of the education policy, and they should also sensitize the people of Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has been talking about language since long, but it is now for the first time that the education policy recognizes the regional language for the medium of instruction. That is what we have to understand. So we should also take things in the positive manner and try to explain to the people how Narendra Modi ji is trying to see to it that the people of Tamil Nadu are able to come to the mainstream and contribute for the nation. That is what I would like to suggest. Friends,